Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Arch with Imran. I'm Imran. Hope you guys are having a great day, and today we're going to be talking about precedents. So let's get into it. Now, in architecture, precedents are normally added to the submission requirements, and they're a really necessary part of the design process. But why is this? So, I myself, especially first year, would just put in floor plans and sections as well as images and thought this suffices as precedents. But in this video, I'm going to be explaining why this isn't the case, how you can utilize them, and how you might actually be missing out on a really beneficial tool as a part of your design process. So first, what is a precedent? Well, the dictionary definition says an earlier event or action that is regarded as an example or guide to be considered in subsequent similar circumstances. So how does this communicate? So, normally a precedent is another architect's building, and we can take elements and design features to help inform our own design and design process. Now, I personally believe there are two stages in your design process in which our precedents are the most useful. The first is at the start. So once you have your site analysis and you understand your brief and your requirements, using precedents can help understand how other architects have approached the same issue you have and specific features and design elements they've used to help encourage their intentions. And the second reason is my personal favourite, and that is to do specific research for specific elements or details that you want to understand or research for your project. Precedents are nothing more than a tool. They help inform your design, they help inspire you, and they can help you think of a different solution to a problem. Now, it's a common belief that your precedents needs to similarly reflect your brief or requirements. I personally disagree with this. The reason I disagree with this is because I believe it really limits your opportunities. For example, if you are designing in a warm climate, many people would only use precedents from similar warm climates. Or, say you're building an accommodation, many people will only use precedents that are also living spaces. But I think it's missing out on a really key element. As I've said, I believe precedents inform your design process and help you think of different solutions and ideas, and therefore it isn't necessary for your precedent to be similar to your building. I'm going to be showing you guys how I've done this in my own work, and I'm going to be explaining how this was beneficial and how it informed my design process. Okay, so for my current project, I'm designing an ecology centre in Portsmouth. Now, the way my building is laid out is it's got a number of small buildings with a large canopy over it. And I'm going to be explaining to you guys how this precedence in Japan completely changed how I'm approaching my canopy construction in the UK. Now, the two precedents I used at the start of my project were Seville Building and the Stonehenge Visitor Centre. You can see how they similarly reflect my design and how they fit within the first category of precedents I spoke about. They have similar purposes, and they help me decide my layout and how I want people to flow through the structure. But how did this Arts and Cultural Centre in Japan change my design for my roof? Now, my initial concept was to have the structure be a wooden lattice, and this would support a thin roof to go over the top. This roof would also have windows and drainage in. But I was really struggling to realise this from a constructional perspective. So this is where I started looking at precedents to find ways around this. Now, I personally use Detail Inspiration. It's a really great site that has loads of detailed PDFs as well as plans and close-up details, and it's provided by my university, but I know it's available on a subscription if you guys are interested in checking it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Now, keep in mind, when I stumbled along this precedence, I had absolutely no idea how I was going to approach the construction aspect of my canopy, and this completely revolutionized my idea. Now, by analysing the construction technology of this building, I recognised that the roof was metal, and that this wooden lattice was simply suspended below the roof to create this really organic and aesthetically pleasing ceiling. By taking this idea and applying it to my own work, I was able to work around all of the issues I had regarding drainage and constructional systems. But why am I telling you this? The whole point of this video is to show you guys how an unorthodox precedent can help inform your work even if you don't think it can. Now, the architectural design process is an extremely detailed and lengthy one, and architects spend hours and hours looking at every single detail, things like circulation, light, atmosphere, construction technologies, and loads more. And although a precedent's building purpose or even location may not match yours, they can really help inform even some of these abstract ideas, such as how people may flow through a structure, or how you're going to organically get light into an area. The point is, don't tie yourself down with looking at specific precedents or locations. Take inspiration from other people's buildings, their design approaches, and the way they've achieved specific elements. Keep in mind, you don't have to include every single precedent you've done, only ones that inform key ideas or designs. You never know, a completely random precedent from around the world may inform something as simple as how you clad a building. So keep an open mind and continue to look at loads of different sources to condition your brain to think in different ways. Now guys, that's all we have time for in today's video. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and as always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a new video. Also, as always, if you guys have any requests for new content, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in another one.